fall asleep because lately I've been getting downloads, and the moment I get a download, I go straight into like, and I'll be out of there. Okay, like my body, it's like spirit be like, go to sleep. You know how people in church they be like, uh, like when they lay hands on you, just be like, you just fall out. I swear that's how I've been getting downloads lately. Spirit be like, they be laying hands on me. My ass be out of there. Okay. Yeah, I got out of there. Out of there. Okay, anyway. Okay, so this is the channel message. Okay. Let me tell you what I was thinking about first. Because I realized with a lot of these energetic messages, my neck is in the most weird position, but it's kind of comfortable. With a lot of these channel messages, what we're getting from the divine masculine collective, especially in these relationship messages. Okay, spirit, that's what they said. That's what spirit saying. In these relationship messages, what you're hearing or what's being projected. Thank you, spirit. What you're hearing or what's being projected is their thoughts and their feelings, not so much as their energy or the necessary action that they're taking towards you, right? And it can be like, it can feel for the divine feminine who's operating in the spirit, in the spiritual realm already, it feels real, right? Because I was having this conversation with spirit yesterday, and I was like, the way that the divine feminine receives energy from the divine masculine collective, however that, the divine masculine collective energy resonates with you, whether that's platonic or romantic, it is really a part of your experience because you do operate within the 5D, the spiritual realm, right? So for you, energy is very real because it's very much a part of your reality on a day-to-day. But upon speaking to spirit and allowing space to listen, thank you, spirit, because there's this space between my sacral chakra portal. Thank you. There's a portal between my sacral chakra and my solar plexus. Thank you, spirit. That is allowing me to receive energy that maybe the divine feminine collective wasn't able to gap. Like there's a space here that you weren't able, there's an energy here that you weren't able to receive, or your portal wasn't able to receive it. And I don't know why there's this like a gap. There's a space between the solar plexus and the sacral. Okay. But what I was able to conceive from spirit is that you have to allow the divine masculine to show you or tell you what it is that they want, actually. So this was the download that I had, and this is the conversation I was just having, right? And I know those are two separate thoughts, and maybe they didn't blend together so well so that you understand what I'm saying in this message. But for those of you who get it, cool. If you need further explanation in the comments, I probably got like a one-liner for you, okay? Or just let it sit with you and let it marinate in your spirit, right? And you'll catch it on your way home. I was talking to spirit and I was like, okay, the divine masculine is always presenting this energy to the divine feminine. What is being presented to the divine feminine from the divine masculine collective energy is in a romantic way, is all the things they want to do, right? All the nice things, the thoughtfulness, the ways that they think about you. And it's not so much as like the thoughts, it's their feelings that are being projected heavily. And because the divine feminine is like a vacuum to energy and certain energies, because you guys have been really feeling it heavily lately. Because the divine masculines, they are projecting, but it's not what it seems, okay? And I feel like the aspect of it's not what it seems is that It's not to say that they won't or that they're unable to take action. What? I'm sorry, I just got a blip of information. Something about, are you recording that? Are you recording this? That's yeah, I heard that. That's why I said what? Because it was like popped in like sideways as I'm channeling forward. This little sidebar of information came in. Oof, now I'm feeling a sharp pain in my right foot. Okay. On the top of my right foot, I started feeling a sharp pain. So that could resonate with somebody here. Now, I'm channeling like this because it helps me to like lock in on what spirit is telling me. So I know it looks weird and crazy, but it helps me to stay very connected to the message. All right. The third eye chakra is significant as well. Okay. Some of you guys, either your pineal gland is opening, or maybe you feel like it has not been opened in a long time because you have been using your clairs and your abilities in other ways. And you've been really in tune with certain synchronicities, okay? Or with synchronicities, or you are the synchronicity in some shape, form, or fashion. You have to create space. So this is what Spirit gave me when I was asking Spirit about the divine masculine, and the divine masculine constantly sending these waves of emotions and energy to the divine feminine collective, and the divine feminine collective being like, I don't want that person. But you guys are steady clicking on the messages, so there is something that you're looking for and or some information that you are hoping to gain, right? And that's true. So you have to create space for them to tell you what they want or what do they want, because I was literally slain in the spirit, right? It was like gave me this download, and I was like, as soon as I got the download, I almost like went to sleep, and I was like, oh, let me record it before I go to sleep. So it was literally like, I was looking at the time, it says 7:13. Okay, so somebody could be a Cancer, or Cancer season is significant. Somebody also could be from Houston, or Houston is significant in your connection. Okay. I don't know why they're giving me like Jody from Baby Boy. Okay. You could definitely be dealing with a mama's boy. Something about cities. Somebody also here is trilingual. Like you speak multiple languages. Or you understand multiple languages, even if that's a metaphor for things. Right? Like sarcasm, energy, and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm multilingual, all right. Fuck around and find out. Anyway, let me get back to the channel message. Okay. So you have to create space for the divine masculine collective to come in, because again, I told you, what I was telling you was that I was telling spirit, like talking to spirit, like, damn, you know, they're always, like, I'm always channeling messages and energy from the divine masculine, how they feel, but yet either divine feminine saying, I don't want that person, blah, 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 but you're steady watching the messages, and or, right, divine feminine has her hopes up, and then the divine masculine is not taking inspired action, right? I'm also, my thumb, it kind of tingles, and I'm hearing that they're ready to take action, okay? Or that they're gaining the ability, okay? I've been studying body language lately. I don't know if you guys are studying body language. But if you look up what each finger represents spiritually, like there's a guide that you can find if you Google it, and you can see which element represents each finger or phalange, right? And you can also look at what signs represent what, okay? I don't know if I'll post this on TikTok, but if I do, I'll put like what the thumb means and stuff. I don't know yet. They be having me slain in the spirit, so I'm probably gonna go back to sleep, child. Anyway, but what what Spirit gave me is I'm seeing like an opening in my mind's eye. All of a sudden it closed. Okay. So there's an opening, or this person is looking for an opening when they're trying to find a crack or their way into something. You have to give them an opportunity to say what it is that they want. I'm seeing lips. I want to say loose lips sink ships, but it could be like that. It could just be, I don't know. I'm hearing like, I'm getting this energy of someone trying to change the subject and be like, well, you got to be mindful. People are trying to distract you. You got to be mindful. People are like, it's something like that. I don't know if Divine Feminine, if you'll be the one to, you're the one that's carrying the distraction while the Divine Masculine is waiting for an opening. It's something like that. Okay. This person is looking for an opening and you're creating the perfect distraction. Ooh, you have to give them the opportunity to say what it is that they want. Remember, there's a space, there's a gap between the chakras. And I don't know exactly what that means, but if you want to do the work and you like researching things and looking stuff up and finding knowledge and stuff like that, look up what it means to find a gaps in the chakras, and comment. Like, let's engage, let's teach one another. This is the type, my platform is the type of platform for us that open dialogue, open conversations, each one teach one. There's no big I, little U's. You understand what I'm saying? So when I channel certain messages and you guys get certain energy or you intuitively feel something from it, comment it. Because, I said that so country, comment it. Because what it does is that it gives others a different perspective and insight. And you don't know that the very thing that you could be thinking or what you intuitively are channeling when I'm saying something could be the very key to set someone else free. So this is that kind of space that we work together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Again, this ain't no big eyes, little U's. We don't do that over here. This is collective soul tribe type stuff. You feel me? So yeah, that's it. That's all that I have. I'm done. Okay. All right, bye. Have a great day, you guys. Love and light, sending a lot of peace and love to you. Okay. All right.